Gentlemen, let's move on to first boxing out of the blue corner, Conor, Cartwright.
I've also been informed that we'll be coming off Facebook as well after this fight. So anybody that's joining us on Facebook, you can head over to the Black Country White Collar Boxing YouTube channel, the link for which is in the description.
Yeah, Conor, he's not shy. He will get in there with absolutely anyone. Yeah, I'm not sure what gym he boxes for. He's boxing at a Ripper's gym. Yeah, he's been around though. He's known by absolutely everyone in the West Midlands. 100 fights it says here. Not sure about that, but yeah, we'll see what he's got.
Makes way in the red corner. Both lads have won titles in the past as well, so this looks like it'll be a really interesting fight between two lads that have boxed previously on the scene, on the circuit.
Yeah, he looks game, he looks confident, so I'm looking forward to a good fight here.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't know any of the lads tonight really, but I've got a good feeling for this one. I'm excited for this fight.
I'm going to call it now, fight of the night.
Wow. Don't say that. You never know, guys. I've got 17 fights. Don't go anywhere. Keep watching.
Yeah, what do they call it? The commentator's curse.
Yeah, probably be a stinker now.
BCWCB title, consisting of 14 rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome one more time, boxing out of the red corner, Conor, Cartwright. And let's welcome the blue corner, Keenan.
Looks like there's a good respect between the two lads as well.
Yeah, it looks like they've got the same face tattoo as well.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening here, if there's some concern about the gloves, or the gloves do look like a bit of a different size or something, to be honest, but
yeah, those okay, yeah, so it's a change of gloves for the blue corner.
the blue corner's probably got the...
It looks like he's got 16.
Yeah, I was going to say, looking at them, it looks like he's got the wrong weight gloves on, or certainly a different weight of gloves to his opponent. And of course, we can't be having that, so got to make sure that everything's even and fair. Have you ever had this, Jamie, where you've been in the ring, you've been ready to go, and then you've had to wait around at all?
Yeah, I've actually had an opponent pull out in the ring when I've been standing opposite him. It's a little bit disappointing. I was only about 14 years old at the time. It was I think it was my first fight actually, and I think he looked at me and he was terrified, mate. So he got out. But yeah,
well,
yeah.
There's a T-shirt, isn't it? It says, "Never fight an ugly man, so you got nothing to lose."
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Got straight out of there. Yeah, I had one once as well where I think it was in the Midland finals back in my amateur days, and we're in there, we're ready to go, and I think he realised he hadn't got his box on. He had to go and get his protector.
Yeah, it's an important bit of equipment, that.
Especially when he's fighting me.
Yeah.
The body snatch out, you know, never know, he might accidentally slip on low by mistake.
Yeah, no comment.
Yeah, it's it is straight. I've always found it as well when boxers get up off their stool and then they realise a few seconds into the round or halfway through the round, whatever, that they've not put the gum shield in. That's another one because I've had in total amateur and pro 77 fights, and not once have I ever come out to the ring without my gum shield. So I always find it bizarre when a fighter gets up off the stool or gets into the ring and they've not got their gum shield in.
Yeah, I think with the lesser experienced fighters, they're just 100% focused on the fight and not the actual safety of it. They just want to start throwing bombs.
Even when I was a novice, I was like 98% focused on the fight and 2% focused on my teeth.
Yeah, I mean, they're quite important, really.
Nobody likes a gummy smile.
No.
Nobody likes a gummy smile. And here we're going to get the second contest of the evening underway. A lot of respect shown thus far between the two fighters, but often it is the case that when boxers are very respectful with each other, John Murray and Kevin Mitchell springs to mind. There can often be a really good contest, and it could be a war of attrition.
Yeah, two proud fighters as well. These guys will not want to lose. I watched. I've actually remembered. I watched the guy in the blue corner fight on the last show about 3 months ago. He had a good showing of himself.
Yeah, Kyle Keenan boxing out of the blue corner. Got his Susie Wong shorts on as well, and they don't come cheap. So he hasn't paid for some Susie Wong shorts if he's here to mess about and to lose, that's for sure. So both lads are going to go for it.
Yeah, they're really trading it up now. They're letting their hands go.
And it's still only round one.
Yeah, this is a 4-round fight as well. So they might want to save a little bit of that for the third and fourth.
I hope they've been training hard throughout their training regime. I'm sure it has been rigorous. Both lads are in good shape. It's hard to make the weights that they do if you're not training hard.
The amount Conor fights, I think he just uses fights as his actual training.
Yeah,
I don't think he even trains anymore.
Probably sensible, to be fair, when you're doing a lot of fights and you're fighting most weeks. The last thing you need to do really is be sparring as well. There's no need. One fight sharpens you up for the next fight.
Yeah, it makes sense. I guess it's how the there's some good action here. There's some big shots, some heavy leather being traded.
I mean, this is completely separate to the actual boxing, but I must admit I'm kind of intrigued by the face tattoos here, because like you say, it looks like they've both got the same one, and it's not very commonplace that you see anybody with facial tattoos, never mind two boxers that are fighting each other with the same face tattoos.
This fight was just meant to be.
mirror images of one another. If we end up with a draw, I'm going home, that's it.
Oh, that was a nice right hand from Conor.
Yeah, the pace has just settled down a little bit. Both lads just kind of
getting
in the groove.
They've both got plenty of experience now, so they know they can't burn themselves out in this first round.
Nice body shots from Keenan as well during that round. There you go, both lads are both of the lads here just been feeling it out as well. They had a little gunslinging match in that where they were throwing shots, but then during the second minute of that round they were just having a bit of a jabbing contest as well and having a boxing match. So it just shows that the lads can fight when they need to fight, and they can also box when they need to box.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the corners are saying now, but they'll be getting all the advice they need. They're both taking in some deep breaths, but I'm pretty sure they'll come out for the second round game and ready to go again. Yeah,
well, Kyle Keenan has taken to the stool, as most boxers do, but Conor Cartwright has decided to stand. He's opted to stand in between rounds. Here we go for round two of this super welterweight title contest.
Another sign of respect there before the round.
I mean, I've got to be honest, at the start of each round an opponent ever tries to touch my gloves, I just punch them in the face.
Yeah,
But,
really makes sense.
It's kind of nice to see in a way, but good left hook there from Keenan. Both lads, they really are kind of mirror images of one another. What I'd like to see from either and both men now is more feints. I'd like to see them feinting a lot more, pretending, dummying the punch, twitching, trying to make their opponent throw something, make a mistake, and then come back with counter shots.
Yeah, they seem to have very similar styles and trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, and that's why I feel that we need one of them now to do something a little bit different, and even something as marginal as a feint would be just that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Halfway through this round as well, round number 2, and it's certainly a slower pace than it was in round number 1.
Every time they come together, they just seem to trade leather.
It's Keenan there we go with some feinting. It's Keenan that's instigating the attacks, and he's trying to throw shots to the body as well, right on cue. He throws some. But then what I'd like to see is, instead of him popping right back up where he started, is to move round his opponent and then to throw some shots again. You have some phase work, throw some faces, but there's a little bit less coming back from Conor Cartwright this time around.
Yeah, Conor's waiting just a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Throwing some big shots now, though.
Trying to steal it with the last 10 seconds there, I think, Cartwright. It's a good round though, it's interesting. It's got a little bit of everything. If you like the all action gun shootout, so we had that in the first round, but that one a bit more of a boxing contest, a bit more of a boxing match in the second round.
Yeah, it just seems like Conor's waiting a little bit too long.
Yeah, he was thinking too much about that, and he looks a little bit fatigued now in his corner. I mean, standing up in between rounds is all well and good, but sometimes you can try to be a bit too macho for your own good. Fitness has always been one of my strengths as a boxer. When I go back to the corner, I'm more than happy to sit down, chill out, get my rest, and then get up and get out and get at it again when you need to. So I don't know, I think it may have been a good tactic for Conor.
Yeah, Conor just gave me a little wink anyway, so I know he's okay.
Getting ready for the penultimate round of this contest. It's for the super welterweight title of the Black Country White Collar Boxing. And remember, if you are watching us on Facebook, that this will be our final contest on Facebook, but you can continue watching the rest of the show over on the Black Country White Collar Boxing YouTube channel.
Yeah, Conor's coming, he's took the middle of the ring this time. It's the first time he's done that.
Stiff jab. I think his corner have told him that he needs to be a little bit more dominant and assertive for this round.
Yeah, it can really snap you out of a lull when the corner give you the right attack.
Yeah, you do need that as a fighter. You can't be allowed to feel sorry for yourself, not by any means. It's all well and good being friendly with your corner in between fights and all the rest of it, but ultimately, yeah, they've got a job to do. They need to bring the best out of you.
More than anything, you need the truth in the corner.
Absolutely. That's one thing I like about boxing as well. You very honest people involved in the game, and most people will tell you exactly how it is.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
Good shot there from Cartwright. Good shot.
Beautiful.
But Keenan also trying to go leather for leather. It's a bit more of a toe-to-toe round again. Conor dropping his hands. Don't know if it's Machismo, if he's trying to get Kyle Keenan to come in on the back foot a little bit more now, coming into this second minute.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of fatigue and just trying to slip a few shots there.
Nice body shot there though from Cartwright.
I'm glad I'm not scoring this fight though. It's
yeah,
very
me
close.
too, to be honest. I mean, I know we sat here commentating on it, but sometimes we're spending so much time talking about the fight, I'm kind of not paying too much attention to who I think is winning. I feel as though Keenan certainly won round 2. That's been the clearest round so far, but Maybe this has been around for Cartwright. Little wink from Cartwright to Keenan at the end of that round, so he seems to be enjoying it, and plenty of respect remains still between both lads, and as is often the case, that respect will just grow round to round. So you can see there he's showing for the right hand to the body, left up to the head, but Keenan coming back with shots as well, which is always important.
Yeah, they're throwing their shots with real intent in that last round. But it's what we want to see. We're all here. It's a blood sport at the end of the day.
Absolutely. The fans come to be entertained, gladiator style. But so far, so good. It's an entertaining first fight, which ended with a stoppage. And it's been a fantastic second fight here between Kyle Keenan and Conor Cartwright for the super welterweight title. So you would expect this to be a really intriguing contest, and it has been just that. Both lads implored to touch gloves before the last round begins. Here we go for the fifth and final round.
It's a close fight. Conor seems to start pretty fast. He got a really nice jab when he uses it, but clearly he likes to throw bombs even more.
Yeah, it could be argued as well that even though we've only had the 3 rounds thus far, that both lads need to win this round as well. It could be argued. Nobody has won dominantly enough in the rounds to say for sure, yes, we've definitely won this fight. Because even if it's 2-1, if the one that's losing thus far takes this round, it's 2-2, we've got ourselves a draw. So yeah, this is a round that is needed by both boxers, I feel. Yeah,
I mean, they're both trying so hard. It's one of those fights where you don't want to send one home a loser, because none of them deserve it.
No, and I dare say it, because the lads may listen to this back and think, oh Matt, why didn't you keep your mouth shut? But I think it kind of has rematch written all over it as well.
Oh, definitely watch this again.
These lads could be dancing partners for a long time, perhaps.
Yeah, Conor utilising the southpaw stance there.
Yeah, I feel as though Keenan in the first minute or so has been busier with his hands as well. Conor's trying to look flashy, trying to nick it. He's got a lot of experience.
Conor calling him on there.
Turning southpaw, but
missing wildly
not
there though.
Too much longer left of this contest yet, and he's just looking for ones now and eye-catching shots.
Yeah, we're just coming up to the last 10 seconds.
If I was Keenan, I'd try and have a flurry.
Yeah, both fighters need to take this.
Yeah, who wants this now? Great contest there, really, really good between Kyle Keenan and Conor Cartwright for the super welterweight title for the Black Country White Collar Boxing here at the venue in Dudley. We've got a packed crowd that are loving the boxing that's been going on so far, and that's only fight number 2.
Yeah, great fight. I'm interested to see who's won this one. I'm not sure who I would pick, to be honest. Who would you pick, Matt?
I think I would go for Kyle Keenan. I think that's who my heart's kind of telling me.
Yeah, it's a difficult one to score.
We are about to come off of Facebook now as well, so remember, if you are watching us on Facebook, please go and find us on the Black Country White Collar Boxing YouTube channel, the link for which is in the description. And we're coming off Facebook any moment now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, our judges have reached a decision. To the new BCWCB Super Welterweight Champion, in the blue corner, Kyle Keenan.
Yeah, Kyle Keenan takes the Black Country White Collar Boxing Super Welterweight title.
Yeah, he's up on the ropes. He's really relishing in this glory right now.
For him. Proud moment for him. And I have to say, I think that's probably a fair decision. It was a close fight. You almost couldn't argue it either way.
But yeah, Conor's not phased. He'll go again. He'll probably be out next week actually. So.